Smoochy smoochy. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, now we are on to Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hitman Blood Money. We, as I said, we are very much on our way out. We're almost done. Alright, so, the next episode for Hitman Blood Money. Before we get started, make sure you hit the like button, don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe, and do not forget to hit the follow button if you're watching this on a replay on Twitch. So, let's go, till death do us part.
Letter for Mr. Julio.
Thanks. Code red. You forgot your tip.
That's all right.
I insist. On the table by the bathroom.
Hello, 47. One more assignment from our Mississippi client. Margot LeBlanc has married the leader of the Blue Claws. They were just married in a civil ceremony, but they'll be having a private ceremony for friends and family to celebrate. Your targets are the groom and the father of the bride. The bride herself is absolutely off limits. We ought to be able to get you back to civilization after this one.
Alright.
He's gonna kill me!
Alright, we got one problem taken care of so far, and that's making sure there's no witnesses around near me. Because when I take this shot, no witnesses can be around. And now we're just waiting for the groom to come out, and then we'll deal with the groom. And then once we've dealt with the groom, we'll deal with his friend and see if we can't get out of there. Remember, I've got to take the key from the boat, the key from the priest, kill the big fat blobby guy at the top. There's he going over there now. And then take out the groom. That's the groom taken care of.
Do what he says, please. Drop your weapon, cowboy.
The guy thinks he's the Undertaker. You a little bit. Come on. Yeah, you better get caught, the husband. He had a very tragic fall. Wow, smoochy smoochy.
Congratulations.
I don't believe I've had the pleasure of an introduction.
Jacob Leiter. I'm a friend of your father's.
Jacob Leiter. Well, now that does ring a bell. I'm afraid Daddy ain't feeling himself just now. I believe he's up in his room, but the crazy old coot won't let guests onto the second floor. I do so hope he'll come around before the ceremony. Maybe y'all can catch him then.
I'll look forward to that, man.
Frank accepted his party's nomination on the final night of their convention last night in Houston and pledged his commitment to recapture the White House. Candidate Frank Morgan vowed in his first act
The blue crab.
Y'all looking real good there, Margot. You're on.
All done. Alright, so shots hit, witnesses covered blown, 1 caught on camera, no. So I still get 1.3 million, $1,368,500 just for that one exchange, which is not too bad. The killer. Ooh. Not too bad. Now we get the best part. Join the Red Forces! New Pine Cone Rehabilitation Center. School board chairman resigns. Frank Morgan. Alright, the killer slays 15. Puppy LeBlanc killed. Police suspect blood money is involved. Mississippi, 18th February 2005. Local police confirmed this morning that local businessman Pappy LeBlanc and prospective son-in-law Hank Leach were killed in an old plantation mansion last night. LeBlanc and Hank were believed to be the victims in a violent episode that caused 3 additional deaths. If only you knew why I was giggling. Because usually every time I play Blood Money, it gets very bloody. So the fact that they call it a violent episode just cracks me up. Victims in a violent episode that caused 3 additional deaths. Among the others killed were 6 innocent local residents, 7 security professionals working for LeBlanc were also killed. Police tend to put a low priority on investigating deaths of armed security and guard personnel. Investigators also report that 32 shots were fired by the assassin. Judging from the bullet holes and cartridges found at the crime scene, a comparison of the shots and the wounds on the victims has led the assumption that the shooter is an experienced shooter, limited skill and dangerous enthusiasm. Investigators found 45 ACP cartridges around the area, indicating that the large caliber handgun, possibly the type of a customized silver baller, may have been used for the murder. It concerns the authorities that 6 of the victims were brutally executed by shots to the head. Local police are at the moment questioning 2 witnesses that escaped the scene alive. One witness just described the perpetrator as a chameleon because the person was caught trying to enter a restricted area. wearing a disguise. The police have absolutely no clue of the killer's appearance, and as nobody has claimed to have seen him or her. John Puppy LeBlanc was a fixer in the Delta region, a successful businessman who never lost touch with his roots. Puppy had a winning blend of old-school charm, down-home common sense, and ruthless business savvy. Most friends and associates acknowledged that Puppy's cognitive faculties had been breaking down over the last few years, but all of them stressed he was still not a man to be underestimated. Old Puppy talked a lot of crap about UFOs and government plots and secret cloning labs. I don't know what all, say longtime friend Henrik Slackjaw, but he was still one of the shrewd son of a gun, if you know what I mean. Crime story on page 5. Widow at the altar, local women faces hardship challenges. Margaret LeBlanc was the kind of gal that had all the smart, pretty, and daughter of the wealthiest men in the region. She was engaged to a handsome fellow with a promising future of his own. That all changed on Saturday when what would have been the happiest day of their whole life turned into a terrible nightmare by the end of the day. Her daddy was dead and her groom was too. Her daddy was dead and her groom was too. I shouldn't find these funny because they're so... It's just the way they're worded though. Her daddy... Where was I? Turned into a terrible nightmare by the end of the day. Her daddy was dead and her groom was too. She wouldn't have even been married if it wasn't for the fact that her and her beau got hitched in a secret county clerk before the actual wedding ceremony itself. The grieving widow hasn't hardly been seen since then. Rumour has it she's so struck with grief that she's selling all her daddy's and husband's belongings to get out of her area completely. Though no one seems to know where the girl like her might go. President election, Government H. behind 5%, Frank C. Clark up by 7%, Frank Morgan 38%, and Tom Stewart at a whopping 51%. Okay, so this is kind of like the best part of Blood Money for me. I used to enjoy this, the part where you actually get to read the pages. Alrighty, well, hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure you hit the like button, don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you in episode 10 of Hitman Blood Money.